Who here likes historical fiction? Stick your hand up if you're historical fiction. Do you think there's still a place for historical fiction? Does it still sell well?
Yeah, it stagnated for a bit. In terms of the bookshops, it stagnated for a while, but there's definitely been a demand for it, and it's authors like Simon Scarrow. Bernard Cornwell still does a ton.
Yeah, absolutely.
He must be loaded. Every year, and we'll be shelving the books and think, is this another one?
Yeah.
There's another mill in the bank, Bernard. But so they've propelled it. But what I would say is that the historical fiction trending, at least in terms of the bookshops, it's female authors.
Alison Weir.
Yeah, it really is. And I cannot tell you S.G. McLean.
Yep. Oh, S.G. McLean is huge.
And then men, pick up the book, go, this looks absolutely wonderful. You go, great, and then you'll say, do you know that's a woman that wrote that? I go, no, it isn't. You're like, no, it actually it's Alexander McLean's niece. So I would say historical fiction, absolutely 100%. There's a lot of kind of feminist rewriting as well. So taking maybe those things that we've seen in books that have come before and we all love, and that was maybe in the school curriculum, whatever. Changing it up a wee bit. So it's nice, and actually it's nice because quite often we'll have both. So have at it, read both, compare, see what you like, but it's the female authors seem to be flying the flag for historical fiction at the moment. Yeah.
Fiona, is it the same genres that stay popular in the library, or does that fluctuate?
No, it's the same genres. The crime. Yeah. Absolutely. Crime and a chick lit. As it should be. There's always an Anna Jacobs, there's always somebody, they all quite like the old ones as well. But we cannot keep crime on the shelves. Neil Lancaster's taken off hugely.
Yeah. My husband likes Neil Lancaster as well. Yeah, you're reading the new one?
It's just a new one out.
Yes. Yeah. And they do all love a Scots one. We're quite all devastated about Denzel Merrick because he flew off the shelves, absolutely as well. So they still all like the same thing. But going back to you saying how a lovely cover, I read the Laurie Gilmore's because the covers were magnificent, and that was TikTok. Not yet. Well,
are we talking in codes for some of you?
It's magnificent, but it's soft porn. I'm going to be ending myself. However, I read them all. They are magnificent. They're just a nice wee story. I think they added extra. So that kind of takes away from your poisoning and everything. So we want a bit of light relief. Kind of up there, Jilly Cooper and all that. But the covers are magnificent. And they're beautiful.
Have you seen the Chillies on the back?
No.
Right, so
there's how many Chillies are
So this lovely series, Dream Harbour Universe, and I can't remember, was it the cinnamon?
I've got it here. I've got the cinnamon, the pumpkin spice cafe, then the cinnamon bun bookshop, and the Christmas tree farm, and then we're on to the strawberry pancake
palace.
They look really, gentle.
That's what I thought.
Very Cabot Cove.
Very Cabot Cove. Very Cabot Cove. Yeah.
If you flip it over to the back where the ISBN is, they have Chillies.
They have Chillies.
Right. One Chilli is a wee bit of spice. Two Chillies, a bit more spice. And I promise this is the truth. I had a girl in, she was a girl, she was very early 20s, and she went, is this? And I said, oh, hugely popular. And she looked and she went, it's only one Chilli going. I can neither confirm nor deny, but that's what the book says.
To be honest, I thought the first one had more Chillies than the others, but
yes.
I can't actually bring myself to recommend it to my oldies. Like a nice story. I was like, yeah, it's not Cabot Cove. Anyway, okay, they're absolutely fabulous. Yeah, sorry if I lowered the tone.
We're taking a journey this week.
You can always guarantee I'll do that.
I think we've all learned something today.
Chillies been on a book.
Let's just go.
Yes, exactly.
Let's take it darker again.
If there's an avocado, oh my god, you'll pass it. I'll not be back.
That's very Helen's for having an avocado. Susie, is that the one with the great first line?
Yes. Yes, this is The Lamb by Lucy Rose. This is a debut as well, it's just come out. I won't tell you what it's about yet, but I'll just read you the first line, because I read the first line and I was totally hooked, and I think it maybe sets you. I've not finished it yet, I'm only a little bit of the way through it. So the first line is, on my 4th birthday, I plucked 6 severed fingers from the shower drain. So this is this is a horror, a literary horror. It's a Hansel and Gretel type story. So the mum and the daughter, who's a child, are basically luring strays, they call them, into their house and eating them for their dinner. So it's cannibalism. Yes. I don't think you sell this one.
No, I don't think so. Unless there's a chili on the back.
Yeah, so it's as I said, I'm not far into it. It's really interesting, very dark, very gory.
Graphic.
It is quite, yeah.
Does that appeal to many people? Does that
I think that first line,
That
like
would-
you, that would pull me
yeah.
in, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I wouldn't normally read that, but actually, you've intrigued me on that.
Yeah, it's very readable. It's got a nice little short chapters, so I'm kind of flying through it. It is a bit grisly, but I'm just intrigued to find out where it's all going to go. It's all told through the eyes of the child.
It's very interesting.
So, she's describing things that are happening, and you as an adult can understand more than she can about what's actually going on. So yeah, just intrigued to see where it's going to go.
I've a friend he's a former St Johnstone footballer turned head teacher, turned novelist. He swears he'll buy every book, he'll go into the bookshop, he'll read the first line and decide purely on the first line.
I do that. Yeah, it's good.
The voice of the author, you know, whether you can relate to it.
Yeah. The first
I
line.
usually give a bit more than the first time. Yeah, but I totally get that.
Do you want to try first line on one of the other ones to see?
Sure, yeah. Do you want a different one or one I've already talked about?
Try a different one.
Go for a different one. This is amazing as well. The Death of Us by Abigail Dean. It's just coming out next month. She wrote Girl A and Day One, and she's really good at writing about like the aftermath of an awful situation. She doesn't really dwell on what happened too much. It's all about the aftermath and the people. And in this one, it's a couple after a home invasion where the wife was sexually assaulted. So again, quite heavy, but she doesn't go into any detail about that within the novel. It's all about the relationship of the couple, both before and after. So let's see what the first line is on this one. So this says, "Let me talk again then about the night you came to our house."
That would pull you in as well.
That
You
would
think
pull
you
you
want to
in,
know who and why?
Yeah, really, really good reference. Definitely recommend.
Could anyone do any first lines off the top of your heads that you really remember?
It was the day my grandmother.
Ian Banks. He was one of my favourites. Really great writer.